Hey guys, Kev here, and I have unboxings to do for you. So first, let's start with this guy. This is from GP Knives. The unboxing knife is going to be my carry today, or my front left pocket carry, the quiet carry Waypoint. This is the titanium version, stonewashed titanium with satin blade. And it has an edge on it from my buddy Joe. Van X Super Clean. We all know the dizzle with this knife. I absolutely love this knife. One of my favorites. It's probably my favorite, like, not fidgety knife, you know. It still does have a little fidget to it because you can reverse flick it. I should show that on camera, I guess. Reverse flick it. And it's not the most shake shut, but it does work. So this is going to be a Protech. So y'all know what happened recently. Protech came out with a Malibu with textured tie. There's nothing else in here. Perfect. Might keep this because it has penis in it. You guys know I love the penis. So we already took the sleeve off. You got a GP Knives sticker here. So we'll keep that over there. And obviously the sleeve is usually on there, covered like that. And you slide it off. And in we go, baby. Little flap flap. And you guys know I love the Malibu. I have a Blade HQ exclusive Malibu here. This is the S45 version. And I actually really like this one. I did put skiffs in it, and she's dialed in. There's no blade play, no lock rock, none of that stuff. Action is so good. I haven't had one with a bad detent yet. It's more of a spring. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. Knock on wood. But this one's really good. What I noticed is I put skiffs in. They tend to be a little bit tight, and then it breaks in really good in a day or so, and it ends up being just absolute money like this. One of my favorite knives, but it is a little bit slick. You know, it's a little bit slick in the hand. So they came out with this version right here. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to keep both or if I decide on one and sell one. I don't know what's going to happen yet. But this is the new version. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. You can see that textured aluminum. So that's the difference here. It has a texture to it. And it's supposed to make it crispy. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, we got to talk, but hold on. You got the black deep carry clip, oh yeah, that's tight. Wow, that's tight. This one has a little bit more spring to it. Let me zoom back out. You guys have seen the texture. This one goes in pocket really well. I have a feeling this one's going to be a bit of a biatch. They do have a pad. I didn't notice that in the pictures. They have a pad under there for the clip, which is awesome. Now, I did mention on my Lefty SBR that they had recently gotten a new clip jig, and they were running them a little bit tight. So they're dialing that in, and you need to bend it a little bit to get it to go in pocket better. And let's see. Yeah, this one's definitely, definitely very tight. So I'll have to see about that. It's pretty easy. You just kind of bend it. Yep, that's already a little bit better. And you just do it, you know, inch by inch. Try to be careful so you don't overcompensate. So anyway, let's feel the detent. Oh yeah, that's crispy. I think that's a stronger spring. That's what I'm saying. They're really good at dialing these. I like it, though. I got to say that. It has a really nice sound to it. It almost sounds like a ting. You hear that? Now, that button stick is real, though. But I don't know if it's just dry. It sounds really... Like it's already, you know, you see that? It's already starting to drop shut. Feels a little weird. That feels a little weird. This one doesn't. You hear that? You can hear the same thing, but it's a lot less. And I think that might be the finish. So this one has a satin button and pivot and everything. This one actually has a stonewashed button and pivot and everything. And I believe the original Malibu had black like this. Sorry, just like this, honestly. Black hard anodized aluminum, and then it had satin hardware, I believe. I don't remember it being stonewashed, but I could be wrong. Let's feel this in hand. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that does feel pretty good in hand. It's a lot less likely to slip out of your hand. Man, these sounds. It really fires on that open. But it's a little bit... It's got a little bit of that button stick on the close. Let me feel if there's any... Oh, yeah, we got good play. We got a little bit of back and forth. Now, I don't know if that's from... I don't know what that's from. I'm afraid to take it apart because I really don't want to lose that awesome ting, but at the same time, I kind of want to get in there and take care of whatever's going on there. So I may take this apart right after this, throw in some skiffs, and get her dialed in, and then we can kind of talk about it again. But this one is in CPM 20CB. You can see this Malibu is in S45EN. Pretty similar steels. I'd probably argue 20CB is a little bit better, at least for my purposes. But it's cool to have both. It's kind of weird that the font is different on that. It's a little bit smaller on that one, bigger on that one. Otherwise, they're pretty much, you know, they're going to be identical, obviously, other than the machining there, the texture, and then the steel. This does feel less grippy, though. This feels, it's very similar. This thing just really sounds cool when it opens. It's just that with it, you get the not so great closing. So I don't know if that's just lubrication or what, but it already feels loose. So I'm probably going to have to mess with it, and we'll see what comes of it. And we'll go from there. So that is the textured Malibu. And then I have this package from Serge Panchenko. And this is actually a knife he dropped last week. Oh, crap. Who uses these? Oh, my God. Seriously, who uses that type of envelope? With the freaking, like, I swear it's like asbestos in there. We're not off to a good start here, Serge. Oh, you see that dust coming out of there? Oh, don't breathe it in, Kev. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that as soon as possible. Jeez. Is it that much more expensive for a regular envelope? Like, I don't understand. Maybe the padding, but that's disgusting. So here we go. Serge Knife Co. Leaf blue tie. He dropped these last week. I think they were like $150. I think there's a magnet somewhere. Or is it slide? It slides. Okay, yeah. So here, this was my fault, by the way. Under here, you have tools, which is cool. You get, I guess, T8 and T6, it looks like. You get 2 of them. That's interesting. And you get your warranty crap. Nothing special, but cool. I'm glad it's in there, right? I don't know. How was this? Was this on top? Was it like that? That seems kind of weird. Was it this way? I don't know. Anyway, I think it was more like that. Yeah, weird. So, this was my bad, guys. I saw it, and it really got me interested because, see, I'm carrying it today. I recently got this. This is a slip from Lancelot Leather. Shout out to Joe. Excellent slip, by the way. If you need a slip for a slip joint, hit him up. Specifically, the Tactile Knife Co. Bear. You can see here it has the zirconium bead on it. I bought that. I had to send my first Bear back because there was a chip in the blade after sharpening, I noticed. And it turns out there was a little piece of something on the spring. Apparently something they do during the EDM, wire EDM process. And they didn't take that off the spring, so it was actually hitting that portion of the blade. So they replaced it. I just got this one, and it feels really good, this one. I enjoy the action on this one. Maybe a little bit better than the other one. And when they sent me the knife for free, but I picked up a bead I paid for, and then they shipped the knife with it, so the replacement with it. So it kind of worked out. But anyway, this knife really made me want to try other really slim slip joints. It actually gave me the idea to design one. And Colin and I, Devo Knives, we're working on a slip joint actually now. That is super thin like this. That's the idea, right? But with a sheep's foot blade, a little bit different. But anyway, then I saw this. And I saw that the thickness was about the same. And I bought it real quick when he posted it. I went to the website, I saw the thickness, and I just bought it. And I didn't realize that it was actually a tiny little knife. So I kind of regret that. It has a clip. I didn't even notice that. Why would you want a clip for this? So it is absolutely tiny, and it was like $150. So I immediately regretted it. But it does feel pretty good. I gotta say, they did a good job with the mechanism here. I think these might be made by Boker, somebody told me, or I don't know. That seems odd, but now you gotta see here with the spring, you don't really have to worry about how it lines up with everything because, you know, it's kind of got this cyberpunk thing going on and it's sticking out anyway, so it's not going to make a difference. But the action does feel good. It's on phosphor bronze washers. I can see them in there. You might not be able to. Here it is, Serge Knife Co. It is M390. That's probably why the price. There is a number on there. Is it 31, I think? There's your spring. I can't believe there's a clip on here. That's how it opens. It does have a sharp edge. We can test that. Yep, that's sharp. And while we're here, that one's got a really good edge on it. So, I don't know. I feel dumb. I should have never bought this. That's honestly how I feel, is dumb. You know, what am I going to do with this thing? Nothing. I'm not going to do anything with this thing. I might try to sell it, honestly. I might just throw it up for sale like almost immediately, and just take a little bit of a loss if somebody will buy it off me, which is probably going to be hard to pull off, to be honest. Doesn't have any play. I don't know why they give you T8s, because I doubt any of this is T8. It's probably all T6. Looks like it too. Absolutely tiny. I think they listed the cutting edge at 1.75. I don't even know if that's accurate. This is like an inch long. If this was like a more full-size knife, I think it would actually be pretty good. The spring is kind of weak here, so it's real easy to push down. I mean, so you're really just taking this out, and it's kind of a three-finger knife maybe, and you're just opening a box or something. I doubt you're doing anything crazy with it. See if I can one-hand it closed without cutting a finger off. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's actually, the quality's good. The action's solid. I mean, for a slip joint, I think it has good walk and talk, honestly. The pull, on it, it's not a lot. It's probably like a 4. But it does have a good spring from half stop to open and back to half stop. And then from here down, it's a little bit softer. Let me see how this clip works. It's a little bit tight, but yeah, I mean, it works. It would, honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible little 5th pocket guy, right? You know, I don't know. Interesting. It's a weird one for me, a dumb one for me, sort of a mistake. Honestly, I assumed it was going to be, you know, more this size. I don't assume things are going to be micro. I need to start doing a better job at reading specs before I, you know, pick something up. And then there's the new Malibu in textured right there. Here's the Malibu, and then here's the Waypoint. And the other knife I was carrying, since I carried this today and that today, the third knife I had on me today is the Sharp by Design Mini Tempest. I cannot get enough of this knife, guys. I am literally in love with it. And yeah, I have 2 of them. The other one's on its way to Brian Nadeau to get sorted out. The nub isn't seating properly, but no big deal. I put skiffs in this one, and yerp, they're breaking in real nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. So I am glad I picked this bad boy up. And that's the Mini Tempest. So that was my carry today. These 2 and this one. And yeah. So there you go, guys. Unboxing of the textured Malibu and the Serge Knife Co. Leaf mini slip joint. Let me know what you guys think. Did you pick up a textured Malibu? I think a lot of people I talked to were thinking about it. And you know what? I don't want to hear anybody say they weren't able to get one. They're not available, right? People were sending me links left and right for these last week. I must have got like 20 links from people to different sites that all had them in stock. I checked. They were all in stock when those people sent me the links. I was sending the links to people to get, and they were getting them. I mean, they're available like right now. At the time of this filming, this is the 22nd of February. Tomorrow, Blade HQ is dropping a bunch. So, like, these are definitely very easy to get. I got this from GP Knives when they dropped last week. So they're out there, you know. You just have to be a little bit diligent. You can't just not try it all and then say, oh, you can't find them, you know. The Stonewash, I guess it is the same. Just looked a little bit heavier for a second. I think it's just the hardware contrast that's throwing me off on these 2. I can't wait to see how it breaks in. So I may actually take it apart real quick and throw some skiffs in there. I've disassembled these so many times on camera. I don't think I need to waste everybody's time and do it again. So you can watch those videos. But I may throw in a little video afterwards showing you how it came out. So that's it, guys. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later.